The Olympic Games, a spectacle of athleticism, national pride, and global unity. But few know their origin story. We must journey back to ancient Greece, to a time when myths were real and gods walked among men. Imagine a land where the sun-drenched plains met the sapphire Aegean Sea. This was the world of the ancient Greeks, a civilization that celebrated strength, skill, and the pursuit of excellence. In the heart of this vibrant culture, the Olympic Games were born. The exact origins are shrouded in the mists of time. Legend tells of Hercules, the son of Zeus, founding the Games. He dedicated them to his father, the king of the gods. The first recorded Olympic Games took place in 776 BC in Olympia, a sacred site in the Peloponnese region. This event marked the beginning of a tradition that would captivate the world for centuries. The ancient Olympics were more than just athletic competitions. They were a religious festival, a celebration of the human spirit, and a testament to the Greek ideals of Arete and Agon. Arete represented the pursuit of excellence in all aspects of life, while Agon embodied the spirit of competition and the drive to surpass one's limits. The Olympic Games were a grand stage where these ideals were put to the ultimate test. Imagine the bustling crowds, the roar of the stadium, the anticipation in the air. This was Olympia during the Games, a sacred site, home to the Temple of Zeus. People from all corners of the Greek world flocked to witness the spectacle. They came to pay homage to the gods, to cheer on their heroes, and to be a part of something larger than themselves. The Games were held every 4 years. This period became known as the Olympiad. It served as a common point of reference for the Greeks, a way to mark the passage of time itself. During the Games, a sacred truce known as the Ekacheria was declared throughout Greece. This ensured safe passage for athletes and spectators traveling to Olympia. Warfare ceased, and for a brief time, peace reigned supreme. The Ekacheria was a testament to the unifying power of the Games. It demonstrated that even in a world often torn by conflict, there was room for shared values, common ground, and the celebration of human achievement. The Games served as a reminder that despite their differences, the Greeks were united by their shared heritage, their common language, and their love of competition. The ancient Olympic Games were vastly different from their modern counterpart. Only freeborn Greek men were allowed to compete. The events themselves were tests of strength, speed, and agility. Imagine the thunder of hooves as chariots raced around the hippodrome. Picture the wrestlers grappling in the dust, their bodies glistening with sweat and oil. Foot races were the heart of the Games. The Stadion, a sprint of about 200 meters, was the most prestigious event. Other competitions included boxing, wrestling, pankration, a brutal combination of boxing and wrestling, and the pentathlon, which consisted of 5 events: running, jumping, discus throwing, javelin throwing, and wrestling. Victors were crowned with olive wreaths. They returned home as heroes, their names etched in history. The ancient Games were not without their controversies. Cheating, bribery, and disputes over judging were not uncommon. However, the spirit of the Games, the pursuit of excellence, and the desire to honor the gods remained paramount. These early competitions laid the foundation for the modern Olympic movement. They showed the power of sport to unite, inspire, and transcend cultural boundaries. The ancient Olympic Games came to an end in 393 AD. The Roman Emperor Theodosius I, a Christian, banned pagan festivals. The once glorious Games faded into memory, a relic of a bygone era. Centuries passed, the world changed. Yet the spirit of the Games, the ideal of striving for excellence, lived on. Then in the 19th century, a French aristocrat named Pierre de Coubertin had a vision. Coubertin was an educator and historian. He believed in the power of sport to promote peace and understanding. He was inspired by the ancient Olympics. He saw in them a model for a modern world still grappling with conflict and division. In 1894, Coubertin founded the International Olympic Committee, IOC. 2 years later, in 1896, the first modern Olympic Games were held in Athens, Greece. The revival of the Olympics was a watershed moment in history. It marked the beginning of a new era for the Games, one that embraced the ideals of international cooperation, fair play, and athletic achievement. Coubertin's vision was to create an event that would bring people together from all over the world, transcending political and cultural differences. He believed that by competing against each other in a spirit of friendship and respect, athletes could build bridges of understanding and contribute to a more peaceful world. Section 5. A global stage, the growth of the modern Olympics. The first modern Olympics were, a modest affair. Only 241 athletes from 14 nations participated. But the Games captured the world's imagination. They grew in size and scope with each subsequent edition. New sports were added, more countries participated. The Olympics became a truly global event. The Games were not without their challenges. 2 world wars forced the cancellation of the Games. Political boycotts cast a shadow over some editions, yet the Olympic spirit endured. The Games continued to evolve, reflecting the changing world. The introduction of new technologies such as radio and television brought the Games into homes around the world. People from all walks of life could now witness the thrill of victory and the agony of defeat firsthand. The Olympics became a shared experience, a global conversation starter, and a testament to the unifying power of sport. The Games also played a role in breaking down social barriers. They provided a platform for athletes from all backgrounds to compete on a level playing field. Section 6. Breaking barriers. The inclusion of women. The ancient Olympic Games were a male-only affair. Women were not even allowed to attend as spectators. The modern Games, however, gradually embraced the principle of gender equality. The journey was not without its hurdles. It was a testament to the perseverance and determination of countless female athletes who fought for their right to compete on the world's biggest stage. In 1900 at the Paris Games, women participated for the first time. They competed in tennis and golf. Over the decades, more women's events were added. Female athletes shattered stereotypes and proved that they were just as capable as their male counterparts. The inclusion of women in the Olympics was a watershed moment in the history of the Games. It was a victory for equality, a celebration of female athleticism, and a powerful symbol of social progress. The Games became a platform for female athletes to showcase their talents, inspire generations, and challenge traditional gender roles. Section 7. Frozen Glory, the birth of the Winter Games. The Olympic Games were initially a summer event. However, the allure of winter sports led to the creation of the Winter Olympics. In 1924, the first Winter Olympics were held in Chamonix, France. They featured sports such as skiing, skating, and ice hockey. The Winter Games quickly gained popularity. They provided a platform for athletes from colder climates to showcase their skills. They introduced the world to the beauty and excitement of winter sports. New events such as snowboarding and freestyle skiing were added to the program, reflecting the evolution of winter sports and appealing to a younger generation. The Winter Olympics, much like their summer counterpart, became a stage for international competition, national pride, and unforgettable moments of athletic achievement. They showcased the beauty and power of winter. They brought together athletes and spectators from all corners of the globe to celebrate the thrill of competition and the spirit of sportsmanship. Section 8. More than medals, the cultural impact. The impact of the Olympics extends far beyond the medals. The Games have had a profound cultural influence on the world. They have inspired countless people to embrace sport and live healthier lifestyles. They've showcased different cultures and fostered global understanding. The Olympics have also been a catalyst for social change. They've challenged stereotypes, promoted equality, and brought attention to important social issues. They've shown the world the unifying power of sport and its ability to transcend political and cultural barriers. The cultural impact of the Games is immeasurable. From inspiring individuals to embrace a healthier lifestyle to fostering global understanding and promoting social change, the Olympics have left an indelible mark on the world. They have become synonymous with excellence, sportsmanship, and the pursuit of human potential. Section 9. A global market, economic influence and legacy. The Olympics have a significant economic impact. Hosting the Games can be a major boost for a city or country. It brings in tourism, creates jobs, and stimulates infrastructure development. However, the costs of hosting the Games can also be substantial. There are concerns about sustainability, debt, and the long-term economic viability of hosting such a massive event. Despite these challenges, the Olympics remain a coveted prize for cities around the world. The Games offer a unique platform for showcasing a city or country to a global audience. They can leave a lasting legacy of improved infrastructure, increased tourism, and enhanced national pride. The Olympic Games have evolved from ancient rituals to a global spectacle. They encapsulate the spirit of competition, the pursuit of excellence, and the power of unity. From the ancient plains of Olympia to the modern stadiums of the world, the Games continue to inspire, captivate, and leave an indelible mark on history.